thing, and then they don't push it any further. Oh, fire tick. You don't want to give your opponent fire tick because then that's like a damage check. That's like, okay. How can I use that to my advantage?
They don't think
and
about
it. You go to a deeper exactly. You go to a deeper level, and now I've come to an understanding that if you put your opponent on a fire tick, that is really good to play defensively. It's really bad to be aggressive. If you have a damage tick, that's really good for a defensive play. It's really bad for attacking. If the opponent attacks you with fire tick, you have the advantage. If you attack them and they have fire tick, you have the disadvantage.
No, Skur. If the opponent attacks you with fire tick, you have enough momentum or do anything. You could roll behind them or aggro D-tap, or you could do anchoring. You could anchor.
It's not just that. It's like I'll go here for a sec. Okay. So when you Pearl Flash, right? You have your damage tick. So this is the flash. You got the damage tick, and then once you hit the opponent and start cursing again, you get another damage tick, right? Yeah. If you hit your opponent instantly and then time your crystals correctly, there's a very, very, very short period of time where the opponent can hit you back, right?
You can do damage.
So if they have fire tick, this is where their Pearl Flash lands. If their fire tick was here, it cancels their Pearl Flash completely, right?
No, yeah, I know that.
That's like the most optimal fire tick. At worst, their fire tick lands either here or like here, which doesn't matter anyway, because that's effectively that is just a Pearl Flash anyway. If it lands just off the Pearl Flash, all you're gonna get is the Pearl Flash. At which point the fire doesn't give you a disadvantage. It's just the same. You can't be disadvantaged by it. The only thing you can have is an advantage. Theoretically, right? It can help a bad player because it can time the fire tick right here, but for a good player, that doesn't mean anything anyway because they're doing that with the crystals. All it's going to give you an advantage.
No, it takes around a second.
2 minutes. It took me 2 minutes to figure this out. But 3 or 4 years of this community, and no one does it because they're stupid.
The thing is, Skur, here, listen. Most of them don't even pay attention. They're like, oh yeah, I got high tier 3. How about I just do this shit for like, no one cares. No one's better than me. That's all they do. They don't think about, what will happen if I do this? No one thinks about that garbage, you know?
I still see people D-tapping like I have to like train myself to do it their way.
D-tap. Wait, to the right? That way, yeah.
No, not to the I'm talking about the actual like speed of the crystals. They try and like D-tap quickly, like 1, 2.
It looks like you're using C.
No, it doesn't really.
1, 2.
It really doesn't work like that.
1, 2.
You're like
yeah. You can't be like if you're trying to. Okay, so you hit your opponent with your sword, right?
Damage tick. It's like a second of a damage tick.
They have a damage tick, and then the second crystal is going to give them another damage tick, right?
Yeah.
So if you are crystalling, like your 2 crystals like pretty fast, right? If you adjust too early, your second crystal's within the first tick, and it's not going to D-tap. If you're just too late,
the same damage.
If you're just too late, they're both on the second damage tick, and you don't get a D-tap. The only way you get a D-tap is if you somehow time it between here. That's what happens when you do your crystals quickly, right? If you do your first crystal as soon as possible, and then purposefully delay your second one to be like here, right? You always get the D-tap every single time. If you're just too early, if you're too early, boom, still a D-tap. If you're too late, boom, still a D-tap. If time perfectly, D-tap. This is stupid. Everyone still does it though.
No, look, they don't pay attention to that nonsense, Skur. They don't give a dime. They're like, okay, I can D-tap faster than anyone, you know? That's all they think.
Well,
I can crystal faster. Yeah, I know.
That's bad.
It took me like, I don't know, like 10 minutes to make my crystals perfect, so I won't mess up any time.
D-taps, you shouldn't, at like a high tier 3 level, which again, I've explained, is not good. That should be average. You shouldn't be messing up D-taps. It is a very, very, very simple and easy concept and timing to understand and practice. It's so easy, and people still just can't do it. I watch it constantly on MCTS. Like, obviously, I can't really play on MCTS because I get like a really, really high ping. But when I watch people fight, I'm watching their D-taps, and they're doing the exact thing I just explained was bad. I don't understand why. It's even if only 1 or 2 players is somehow competent, has a brain, and actually tries to understand the game at a higher level than like a baby or a toddler, Shouldn't that
The
knowledge at least
majority
still
of the people,
spread?
no, most people, majority of the community don't understand how this damage ticks work. They don't take their time to to understand the mechanics or any definition of the server.
How are the people that do understand it not spread the knowledge around? How is everyone so like in the dark with of how their own game works? It's
No, because
just
they don't
so
really pay attention. That's the thing. They don't pay attention.
exactly
They don't pay attention because they don't pay attention. They won't learn.
exactly they don't learn.
You're like the only person I can actually argue about what happens with damage ticks.
Show me how to
It's actually kind of
detap.
fun.
And yet damage ticks are one of the base things you should learn. It's probably one of the
No,
first things you
when
should learn in
those are
Crystal.
five, finally learns the game. It first goes into damage ticks. That's how it works. A low tier 5 already almost knows the damage ticks.
I want to like I'm gonna try and make videos on this and just accelerate like the progression of the community because it's actually sad at this point. There's no point.
Sure. Can I say we can talk about it though as well? Because it's kind of fun talking to someone that knows damage ticks and everything in the community. Finally.
Yeah, sure. Wait. What did you ask me?
No, about the damage ticks and what mechanics, dude. It's actually kind of fun talking to someone how we can argue about.
It is. The only problem I find myself in is that unless it's a clip that I can put in a video, there is 0 point in me improving because whether I improve or not at this point, I won't lose to anyone in my region. There's no point in improving if it's not going to make a difference to the fight.
Yeah, same thing with Marla. She has perfected everything to a certain degree.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the reason why Marlo doesn't improve anymore because there's no point. It was worth learning the air place because she could turn it into a video. It was worth me learning the weird strategies, the cool looking ones, because I can put it in a video. The drain tactics and optimized kits aren't really worth me learning because it's not going to make a difference to a fight because I'm going to win anyway. I know that just sounds egotistical, but like that's how it is.
No, I understand.
It's not even because it's not even me being good. It's not even me being good. It's just everyone else not.
No, Skirt. Let me give you an example. No, Skirt. Let me give you an example about King Default. King Default doesn't know what he's doing either. His game sense is like a low tier 2 to a high tier, like a low tier 2. His game sense. He doesn't really think. Like no one pays attention.
Yeah, I watch their fights and none of them think. None of them think. Biden, Thebes, King Default, every tier fight I watch, no one knows what they're doing.
What to do.
No
like, the
one
only
knows
thing
what
they
they're
practice.
doing.
Wait, Skirt, here, listen. The only thing they do practice is fucking what's called mechanics. All they think, oh, mechanics is so good. If I get consistent, I can beat anyone. That's the only thing they're practicing, and that's why they're having. They're not even good at it.
That's what they practice. Yeah, that's the funny thing. That's all they practice, but they're not good at it either because they don't understand how to improve it. They just spam DTAP fights 24/7.
No, you should have seen the fight about Cray. You should have seen that fight, bro. When I fought Cray for just normal, dude, he does not know what to do either. I'm not even kidding. He spams do dry DTAP. It's pointless even to do that. Because the damage checks will be separated from you will even do damage, you know? They'll only do only one crystal damage.
Yeah. Like coming from other games where you have to be thinking the way I do to even compete, right? At like high-ish.
Of course. There's a lot of different...
I looked at the tier list. I saw the rules. The very first thing I'm thinking is, okay, what strategies can I do to like try and bypass some of these rules? What could I do that is technically allowed, but like whatever, right?
No, yeah,
like people don't do that.
No, Skirt, can we go in depth when we actually like sometime go in private call? I want to go in depth with this.
Yeah, if you want.
Dude, this is actually kind of
funny. I love ranting about that stuff. I need to like get constant anger out on the community.
This is the same
it frustrates me.
No, the thing is, I can rant for this hours, bro. Geometry, GD, he hates this. GD hates this. Like, you're the only person I've seen that doesn't really care about it.
About what?
What ranting. About what people
do. People don't like to hear it because they're one of the people that are part of the problem.
That they do it.
They are the problem. They don't like to hear it because they are the problem that they're like ranting about. Like something as basic as like, okay, why are you force TPing me? I can't like click properly because my wrist is in like a cast.
Dang, what? What happened?
He broke his arm, I think.
No, just that's problems from gaming too much.
I strained my
Okay,
arm
let's
earlier.
just grab slow falling arrows, right? Okay, what is he doing?
Yo. Yo.
Wait, Tucker, want to rewatch the full fight of what's called Crane and just say what he does wrong? What do you
Yeah,
think,
sure,
Tucker?
I can do that. I
Dude, I
constantly go
love
over
doing
people's
that.
fights and just break down
No,
everything
yeah,
they're doing.
let's pick which one. Which one do you want to do? Cam count one or theme
Literally
one?
anything. I can do anything. Like, okay,
Uh,
like look at this, for example. What is
which one?
wrong with this picture? Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture right now? Forget like the stupid items.
Okay.
There was a very objective flaw with this kit. For like a drain fight. Like let's just make it clear. I'll get stuck in the chests.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Okay, what is wrong with this kit? I'm not like a subjective thing. There are objective problems with this kit. Not pickaxe.
The pickaxe.
Experience.
And there's 2 stacks of
Glowstone doesn't include. Glowstone is a benefit as well.
There's no crossbow, no shield, no
No,
axe.
because again, those are like subjective things, right? Whether you want to carry this item, whether you don't want to carry it. Forget about the illegal items. Like I'm just like there is something in here that no matter how you play, no matter your play style, no matter what you want in your kit, you should not have things a certain way that I have right now.
The axe.
It's where your pickaxe is. You're always gonna
No,
want
that's
it.
fine. It's useful for hot swapping if you need that.
No,
That's where
it's correct.
but that's also where your mouse spawns.
No, you could swipe if you have high CPS, high what's called high sensitivity. You can swap.
You can hot swap it like this quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's why you have that. And then you move just a slight bit for toteming. Because once you're good at toteming, right, you're going to be hovering on the totem ready to apply it before you get detapped, so it doesn't matter if it's here or not.
Yeah, you could do it in any position. Yeah, you could just do it in any position.
Okay, I'll just tell you, right? Okay, so obviously your cursor starts here, yeah?
Yeah.
So radiating out from that point, you want to organize your inventory
It's going around a circular pattern.
Exactly. So totems are here because you want to be clicking them a lot and you want to be clicking them in like a dangerous situation. Second is going to be items that you click kind of frequently or like whatever.
Yeah.
Around the edges are going to be items that you either don't click frequently,
or use,
or you only click on when you are in a safe position, right? So like shulkers, for example, they're going to be in the edge because you're only going to bring out your shulker when you're safe. So it doesn't matter if you're fast with it; they can be in the edge. Arrows. Why does everyone put their arrows like here? You're not clicking on them. Put them in the corners, you idiots. You're not clicking on your arrows. A second thing, right? A second thing. Why do you have 2 stacks of slowful arrows? In what universe do you need this when you can put it here? You have so much time. Like, let's just say I go through this, I go through this, I go through this. I even go to this level. You have so much time to now restock your arrows once or twice a fight. You don't need an entire second stack of arrows in your inventory for no reason when you're not going to be using them. Same thing with like gaps. You don't need 2 stacks of gaps when you go through them at such a slow rate that you have more than enough time, more than enough opportunities to restock them. Look, it takes tennis chest, boom, open, gaps, arrows, obsidian, crystals, boom, done, whatever. Maybe have another stack of crystals or obsidian because if you're in a really tough position, you need to block off. You might need to do that really quickly, same with like pearls, whatever. Arrows and gaps, no. Why do you have like 2 or 3 stacks in your inventory? Stop it. Another thing, people don't think about like not bending the rules, but just like thinking about it more than face value. 2 stacks of arrows. Okay, what does that mean? I can have this. This is legal. That is perfectly fine.
Wait, what?
This is perfectly fine. That's legal.
What do you mean?
2 stacks of arrows max. This is still 2 stacks.
Oh, we can use however much.
It's 2 stacks. That adds up to 2 stacks.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how much you use. That's more than enough. Yeah. That's exactly.
But people don't think about that. Okay, what about at the start of your drain fight, let's organize our inventory and pretty much bypass your kit rules in terms of what's allowed in an ender chest or a shulker, okay? So you have
no one thinks about that.
You have potions. You have whatever, right? Let's fill up our inventory with pearls, yeah? Because you only allowed 1 shulker. I keep stupid anti.
Yeah, 1 shulker pearls. Wait here, Sakura, look at this. Let me just show you this. Sure, here.
Now you have Now you have a shulker box, right?
But you have more.
Thing.
Here, look at this.
Where you have your obsidian and crystals. So at the start of the fight, you put your obsidian and crystals where you're gonna have them, and you put your pearls.
Yo, Skirt, are you looking? Look at this. Look at my screen. What server do I have my ender chest at? Ender. Let me look which server I have my actual ender chest on. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's on here.
Hello. Yo, bro, they're braining right now. I'm taking notes.
Look at this, Skirt.
Don't worry, I'll make
about
videos.
Wait, look. People don't think about this. Oh yeah, you have one stack, but you can have this. Look. People don't think about this.
We're shredded rockets.
That's a yeah.
You don't need more rockets. 2 stacks of rockets is more than enough. It's so annoying with the argument people that don't know how this works.
This is. I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I need to go back to Hold on. Okay, where's my kit? Okay, so. This is my kit. This is my ender chest for drain fights, right? It's just stacked up in pearls. Why? So I can bypass pearl shulkers. Because at the start of the fight, here's what I do. I open this up. Let me put this back in. I open this up. I grab the crystals and obsidian that I would have because my inventory is just filled with pearls, as I showed, right? It's just pearls. I grab the obsidian I would have, the potions I would have, the XP I would have, because this can all start in shulkers at the start. And I put the pearls that I had in my inventory in here. Now, if I do that for my inventory, my ender chest, whatever, now I have the normal items I would have started with, but I have like 1.5 shulkers of pearls instead of the 1 shulker that you're allowed to start with. And that's completely allowed, but people don't think about this. The whole community does.
There is some different types of server, like you know MCPP, right?
Yeah.
You know how Clover plays. Some people that are like tier 2s, or I don't even consider them as tier 2. They'll just aggro from the start, so you won't have enough time to go and insert your stuff. You know.
That's why you use Electra.
Some servers, yeah, no, not it depends on what server. For a server that has what's called
that is radius. To be fair, though, that's not an issue with people being like that. That is just a server issue. Like people, why do you have such a shit server?
No, it really depends on the variety of the server too, and how the people play.
It takes like $20, $30 a month, which can very easily be forked by like a few people that wanted to do this, and you can make a server like MCTS for people that aren't high tier 3. There's like 3 of them in AU. Where you can have any item you want. Because again, that is what Vanilla's meant to do.
No,
you're technically allowed to spawn withers, but people don't think about that.
Wait, what?
You're allowed to, but what's called? Most people won't expect it. That's the funny part.
No one thinks about that. You don't think about you're technically allowed to spawn withers and make beacons or whatever. No one thinks about it.
You can. Yeah, of course, you can make beacons. You can make anything. As long as it's vanilla and it doesn't bypass the rules. Where does it say you're not allowed to spawn a what's called a beacon? Or you spawn of anything?
You just can't kill it and get the XP. You just can't get the XP.
Bruh. People are gonna be. No, the thing is, people are gonna be leaving this call just from us ranting on what people do wrong. You know that, right?
Do you know what else? Do you know what else is technically not in the rules? You can start with a woodland mansion treasure map, find and kill evokers, and get extra totems.
Bro,
that's technically that's technically allowed. That's technically allowed.
No,
but
I know
people don't think.
No, here,
people don't think about this.
No, Sakura. The thing is, you're gonna run out of materials before you even reach that part. If you don't know how to material conserve. No one thought about that.
It only takes a few rockets, and then you just TP the opponent to if it's really far every now and then, so that you can like re-engage the fight.
Yeah,
like, the map, if it's ungenerated, will generate to the closest woodland mansion, which is usually like 2,000 or 3,000 blocks away, which you can reach within Elytra within the 5-minute allocated time to re-engage your fight.
No, it's actually a 3-minute mark. It's like 3.5 or 2.
Did they change it? It was 5.
No,
it was 5.
I think they extended it or something. I think it's longer now. I think it's more than 5. Wait, let me look.
Stupid. People just don't think. They don't even try. Like they don't even try to come up with strategies.
It's like 5,000. Yeah, it's like
I'm only at 8 totems. How can I possibly get more? How can I possibly try and bypass this?
Yo, Skur, it's 4,000 something. Like it's like almost 5,000. Yeah, you're correct. It's like 200 blocks off from 5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's almost you would have like around 30 seconds. But the thing is, it's fair.
You know what else is allowed? Making nether portals.
Not all servers are have it allowed, Sakura. Like my MC.
Okay, but yeah, again, that is a server issue. Again, that is just a server issue, which you can't really help if you
disallowed it. They have disallowed it since the beginning of Crystal. Like it's allowed in doing
it's not in the rules.
but yeah, it's not in the rules, but they disallow it in the server mechanics. You know, that's why.
Yeah, again, but what I'm saying is that is just a server issue for some servers.
Like, there's a lot. The thing is, no one thinks about that shit. Like, bro.
Like in AU, where I've convinced everyone to actually allow the vanilla game modes to be vanilla, as long as you're like within the rules. I've convinced them to do that, so I can actually do this stuff.
Wait, Scary, get on what's got MC tiers real quick. Look at this.
So I came up with strategies like practicing bedrock fighting, going to the nether, go to the nether roof where you can't get back down, and then TPing the opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get on MC tests.
Like here, look
Stupid
at this.
shit like that. Like, I'm not even.
No one thinks about this. But let's say this.
Exactly.
Okay, let me just mute whoever that's doing that.
Oh my god.
I need to mute every single person that fucking does garbage like shit like that. Me accept you. Bro, can the server damn accept you?
It's so hard to move my mouse.
Damn. Crystal.
Here, look.
Can you even go in?
No, you can't.
That's so stupid.
No, I know. No one thinks about this stuff.
It's vanilla, bro. It's vanilla.
Yeah, it's definitely vanilla, but it's capped vanilla. It's not
what I'm
vanilla,
gonna do?
it's capped vanilla.
I'm gonna I want to do this in a fight like once just for like the memes, like just for like a video.
No, have you ever tried to what's called a portal trap someone?
I'm gonna go to the end in a tier fight. I'm gonna start with Ender Ice.
Wait, that is allowed, but you cannot do that on MC tiers though. Otherwise, I would have done that.
But I'm in AU. I'm in AU, so that's fine.
Yeah, AU is different than
I'm
NA.
gonna do it for content.
NA is way different.
Yeah.
Plus, people in NA are more stubborn and annoying.
Well, it's not even like I'm sure if like it had actual benefits, Mali would allow it, but it's because people don't think it's an actual like strategy that they don't allow.
No, wait, can we start thinking about some strategies? And you kind of give me some ideas, to be honest.
I have so many that no one knows.
Oh, can I want to experiment with some of them. I'm not joking.
Okay, I'll come. Like this is how easy it is. I'll come up with a brand new strategy right now. Give me like some random items. I'm not in creative. I can't do this. Go to this server. I'll have creative on here.
No, wait. Let's think. Wait, let me think. Let me think about items.
Here, I have creative. I can get any item you want. Any item in the game. Pick anything.
Let me think. Hold on.
Not every shot is going to be the most useful, but you can still come up with it. You can still go through the process of coming up with it, and I can show you. That.
Not a cactus. That's cactus is simplest. Wait, go into the thing.
Okay, with cactus, there's still strategies that people don't use.
No, yeah,
obviously,
I know. You could benefit
obviously, there's the damage tick thing.
Damage tick.
Obviously, there's that.
You can make it or abuse it. No, another thing you could do is make people land on the cactus, and it'll make a damage tick. Or you could put 2 cactuses, and you have enough ability to hit crystal or do anything in that regard, or pearl through it. Yeah, or
you can do this
there's
with
a lot of stuff
as well.
Slabs. No, not only ender chest here. You could even do it with, let's say, what should we do?
You can do it with so many things. You can do it with so many things.
You can do it with trapdoors too. With trapdoors too, Scar. You can do it with trapdoors.
I know. I've done it with everything. I've D-tapped someone through here. I've D-tapped someone through here.
Dude, I'm not even joking. This is actually kind of fun just talking about some fucking everything.
This is what I do. This is what I do when I play the game.
Can we go in depth with it later on?
I'll go to like a random item. I'll just stop like randomly. Okay, I'll just stop on perfect. There's like a million items here to use.
Cauldron.
Scaffold.
Scaffold is useful in some different things, yeah. Scaffold. Dude, if I use that, dude,
how do you
people are gonna be so mad if you do that. People are gonna be so mad. But the thing is, they can try to counter it with anchoring, but anchoring won't damage to you either. That's so useful, but Marlo doesn't allow it. Like, but no, wait, Sakura, go to survival with it. Like, go to survival. You won't do it.
When you box up, by the way, when you box up with it, and
that's actually kind of smart. I never thought about that.
It's a one-way thing. They can't do anything when you're in here. Like
No, you can't.
you can
Yeah,
hit
no,
something.
yeah. They could. The only way they could do it is something if they sword you. But you could
The only
brawl out of
the
it.
only damage they can do is if they sword you, or if they break the ender chests.
Yeah, and then try
You're in
crystal
complete
you.
control of the situation. You're in complete control of the situation.
No, yeah, I know that. I thought about that before.
Okay.
Let's try scaffold.
Lightning rod.
Oh, lightning rods are fucking overpowered if you know how to abuse them. The dynamics of it. You could place in a certain degree and make some a person take a certain amount of jump. What is it?
Ah!
Bro, nah. You just offended me. Well,
No.
Sakura, what are you
What?
doing?
I'm
Nothing,
into
nothing.
Marlo.
Oh my
No.
Sakura.
Look, show me how to D-tab right now.
How? Do you
Yeah.
not know what a D-tap is?
I mean, I do, but I be messing up.
Alright, so what do you want to do? You want to make 2 crystals, that's all.
In a crystal, there's a certain damage tick. Well, a crystal would do a certain damage tick and do damage. People don't even think about that. They're like, oh, how do you do it? Then go think about it.
I want to make a TNT minecart trap in a tier fight.
I would be interested about that. No, people don't even think about you bringing even TNT to the fight. They don't think about anything.
I know.
Like, oh, like let me just follow the strict rules of what's tier list, where you can do anything as long
What
as
I'll
it's
do
vanilla.
is I'll
and it
have a
doesn't.
dispenser, like a bunch of TNT, right? I'll put it like far enough away that they won't hear it, and then I'll launch it up with a slime block. So I'll get it all to like,
Wait, but the thing is, Sakura, they never specify that you can have more stuff or you can set up stuff before the tier list fight.
I know
So you could even abuse that.
exactly.
My ass, you fucking gave me so many ideas already.
Like you can up excel the TNT with a slime.
I got a huge idea with your fucking ideas.
The demonstration.
You could even do some tricks with crossbow. People don't understand some benefits of crossbow either. It's not just used for what's called. It's not just used for slow fall on your opponent or tipping.
Yeah,
What's
that's too
called.
much.
Dude, there's no way.
Have they disabled redstone?
Best piston worker.
Okay, yo, Scar, look at the normal MC tiers cap. Look, go, Scar, go look at it. Look at it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, look how bad it is. You can't. It's not even vanilla. It's capped vanilla. Do you know what that means?
Yeah. See if this works. I haven't messed with UpExcel too much, so we'll see. I mostly like down Excel farms for like iron golems and stuff. So what if I like?
You have to light it. Yeah, then you can do it. Yeah, then now. Now.
Yeah.
Then what?
Wait, redo it.
Make it
Now. If 3, 2, 1, now.
That's how you make like TNT loading farms.
People don't even think about this shit, dude. I'm not even joking.
This is like, I'm at this level now because I've gone through like most of the basic stuff, but people don't even go through the basic stuff. People don't even
There's only
optimize
a
their
few
own
people that went
kits.
through the basics. No, Scar, there's only a few. I've seen Marlo do the basics. I'm not even trying to say myself, because I don't know if I really did. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to sound egotistical.
Like I'm looking at your current kit, and like you've got stuff like 2 sets of arrows is fine if they're different types. Arrows should be in the corners because there's no need for them not to be.
This kit I really don't even use for a tier list. That's my way different kit. I haven't even fucking played around with the kit. I know I could have abused this in a different pattern. I know that. I could have used a lot of stuff in this kit. I could have thought about this. I just didn't come to a conclusion of it.
Yeah,
I don't have to have this in my inventory either. I could abuse it at a certain degree.
People said like, "Oh, Sakura, your armor stands aren't going to be used in a fight because it's a waste of item inventory."
Wait, what did they say? What did they say?
That's what they said. They said it's not practical in a fight because it's a waste of inventory
Wait, what
space.
is?
Okay.
Wait, what is?
How about you do what I do and you optimize your kit so that you have like 20 free slots, and instead of thinking,
Skirt,
how can I
another thing you could do.
thinking,
Wait,
what on
here.
earth can I add?
Wait, Skirt. Another thing you could do is look. Say your pearls are capped, crystals are not capped. Let's go to the tier list rules. So you could almost put a chest with what's called anchors are capped at 64. You know that. So you could just put if your stuff, the stuff that are capped, you don't have to abuse. But the stuff if they're like you could go to a certain like position. Let's say this. This is the fight. Where let me find a good spot.
Wait, Fox. Wait, I'm gonna give you the next god strat. Okay, watch my screen. Watch my screen. This is the next god strat. The next god strat. Okay, you're getting pressured, right?
Yeah.
So you block off.
No, yeah, I think you can abuse that as a head hitter.
Okay, no. So you just normal block off. You pearl. You use this wall to block their pearls if they try to attack you or whatever. You pearl away, right?
But you can do it behind and you pearl again and D-tap. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, you're just getting these new people on tips, dude.
Or when you throw it, right, they're looking to chase it, right?
But yeah, you're gonna be paying attention to
their back is turned to you. Their back's turned to you.
No, here,
you
wait,
come in,
another thing that if you mess up a hit crystal, you have to perfect it too. Because if you mess it up, you don't have enough momentum or to pearl off. Because the pearl, when they do try chasing, their pearl will land as soon as you do that.
Even stuff like what I just showed, just right there.
No, yeah.
Look at this.
I don't know
if you noticed what I just did after what I showed you. My clip's loading. So I've got my clip set to 4 minutes, so it might.
Yeah, give it a minute. I know. I have my fucking clipping swap.
It's alright.
It's dying. Wait,
pretty much. So you know how you're meant to attack the moment your pearl lands, right? For a proper thing.
It's a second. Thing is
where is the clip? What the fuck?
I think it will take around 4 minutes to load for it, unless you didn't clip it. Did you clip it? Oh, you do have.
Anyway, you should abuse side pearling and then adjust your aim before.
You don't even think about side pearl. People don't even think about this pearling. Here, look. People do this. All people is this.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
No, look.
Yeah.
This is what people do. Look. These are what people do. They don't even think about doing this. You could do this. Anything. They don't even think
I always side pearl when I go attack them because it messes up their aim so that they can't get the instant hit, right? It gives you time to.
No, another thing people do is this occur. People try to do that. They're trying to do this. They're jumping as well. You see the momentum of them jump.
There's no way they're jumping.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I'm not even joking. People trying to do this. Oh, I can do this. Oh no, I'm so good at pearling. Are you pearl abusing? They don't even know what pearl abusing is. I've just seen normal low tier 3 fight. They don't even know what to do. All they do is just anchor, pickaxe. They don't know how to pickaxe properly. It's just so embarrassing of just seeing what people are today.
Then what tier are you?
It's embarrassing as a whole. He's high tier 3.
He's a low tier 3.
Oh man. It's just embarrassing to be honest.
It is. It's horrible.
Bro, another thing they repeatedly think about. You could set. Let's say that you don't have to really set a shulker, right? Let's say you have a shulker of pots, and you're let's say what? Okay, don't judge this kit. So let's say you got a shulker pots, right?
I have that.
And it's empty. If you have a chest, and it's let's say in this hole you have a secret chest, you can just pick it out, take it, and go back into a fight. People even think about that. What? If the staff was not capped, you could abuse that into your advantage. Explain to me, how do people not even think about that?
You can't loot chests, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know.
You can put a shulker there. That's allowed.
No, yeah, that's what I mean.
You can loot shulkers.
No, yeah, of course you can.
I think my clipping software is just broken.
You cannot put it like a chest, but yeah, at least you could have it keep shulker, so you could abuse that.
I'm about to become
looting chests is disabled, right? Yeah, it's bannable. Looting chests and taking off your armor.
Looting natural chests. Looting natural chests.
Yeah.
If it's man-made, I mean.
No, if it's man-made, of course you could do that. No, just imagine that in a tier list fight, dude. Dude, that would be so funny, to be honest. Do you know how
Gotta
mad
get
people
your
would be?
2.
What I'm gonna do is in the middle of a tier fight, I'm gonna place a chest, pretend to put stuff in it. The opponent's gonna get like so confused, and then when they go
Yeah,
over,
then you can just D-tap out. You can D-tap out.
Damn, why your crystals look like that?
Don't worry about it.
What in the
Bro,
road?
the funny part is people don't even
Why
like
is
play around with the
that?
momentum of Elytra as either. They're like this. Sure. Let's say this like the crystal. They're all they do is like, oh no, if you fly, they do this. Kurt, you look at my screen. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is the person. This is the crystal. All they do is like this. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I need to find this Elytra drones
Brainless.
that I use. I need to find
People don't
where
even
I
know what
use
they're
it.
doing.
Ooh, damn.
I need to find. Or I think it's here. Okay, so like, Fugs.
Wait, I want to see this.
So,
I want to see this.
so
Bro.
someone attacks me. I pretend that I was low, right? Or I pretend I'm like I pretend I'm low. I pretend I'm like a re-kitting, right? So here's the opponent. So
Yeah,
I
I
fly
see
away
that.
at an upwards angle. They're out of range of distance. Now I come back.
That's actually kind of. I should have thought of that then. No, that's like perfect.
I do it so
Perfect.
often. they
Wait,
never
sir.
expect it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of smart. But some people
Armor stun is crazy. Because they can just put their swords in there.
No, yo, skirt. I don't
How
want to
does
try
it
that against a chicken. You know chicken, right?
Chicken
And
ass.
it's
Yeah,
Boat.
dude, I would try that against chicken. I did it before with Elytra. But the thing is that not some people chase like thieves. They're stubborn to. They don't even think. All they do is this. Skirt. They're gonna do this.
yeah, I know.
No, that's all they do.
It's so counterable. That's so
Yeah, I
counterable.
know. You can just do
Anchor.
this. Say this. One, you can even do this. They're aggroing you. If they're stupid enough, you have enough momentum to turn and do this.
Oh yeah, Fox. There's another thing I've been doing. So someone pulls at me, right? I'm gonna Elytra behind where the pulse gonna land.
Okay,
I
that's
doubled
kind
back. I doubled back because he read it. He read it, so I doubled back. So I go behind him and then behind again, and that actually
No,
works.
then
Like,
you just throw him back at them
behind,
again.
he reads it behind again.
Okay, but the thing is, you're using firework 2 or firework 3.
Yeah, I always used to for that reason.
Yeah, Marlo's using 1. That's the difference.
I know.
1 momentum is different than 3. I tried it on East. It's way different. Plus, you have way more momentum to do it. But you could still do this. Wait, skirt. Are you looking? You can still fake a light. You can fake out. Even with the Elytra 1, if you do it fast enough, you can fake out. Look.
The only problem with the only problem with Elytra 1, Rocket 1, is that you give the opponent audio cues for when you're attacking.
No, yeah, because it does not.
I purposefully abuse the duration so that I don't give him audio cues. I'll use my rocket, and then like 5 seconds later, I'll go in without using another one.
No,
don't get
skirt.
any audio cues.
I used to do this with Elytra. I used to do this. I'm not even kidding. I used to just fly around and then just go instant firework down and deep.
That's what you should be doing.
No, yeah. Most people do this. They're like, and they just do this. They're like, what? I see that in Skills fight.
This is like the optimal angle to go at, right? So you go up and then down behind. Like that. That's what you should be doing. Get the downward momentum and then you come in behind them.
Damn.
Works
Yeah,
like
plus you don't take fall damage. Yeah, another tip people don't know is how to abuse fall damage.
Yeah, it's a free tech.
No, people look. People used to you do this. Look, people do this. They're just like they take more than enough fall damage.
Wait, folks, look at this. Look at this.
What? I want to see this. What?
So he's attacking me, right? So I fly around to lose him, and then I go directly above him so he can't see. He's looking around for me.
I don't know. Most people, I don't think that would work a bit. It's like Marla. That would not, because they know what you're going to try to do is somewhat. I've seen Marla. She used to pay attention. She goes in F5 or looks around instantly. Plus, I've seen her do this. So let's say
toxic.
No, the thing is, Marla, when let's say like someone flies off, right, Sakur? Marla usually goes this. She'll go like this. Plus, she has this. You see this thing? What this? What this is?
Free look.
It's like free look. It's allowed in test.
Marla.
No, it's not. Look, some people do it. Look, some people do this. Look, she would just go this. She would just flip right there where you try to do. She's gonna be running this way, but she's gonna do this. I've seen Marla do that against Craig. Craig does not know how to counter anything.
He's
He
bad.
doesn't think.
No one thinks in this community. The last person that has think, it was Marlon Itz. And it's only got what's got high tier 2, like high tier 1. It was like years ago. I remember when I first got high tier 3. That's when he got his. I remember when Itz was low tier 2. Even high tier 3.
I thought this one was so funny.
Wait, I want to see. Let me see this.
I thought
What?
this was so funny.
What?
They're so brainless. No, fun part is wait, skirt. Brett. Let me show you. Wait, skirt. Where's the clip? No, look at this. Like, look away. No, wait here. Look at this. This is the average high tier 3. Look at this, skirt. This is the average high tier 3 of NA.
Yeah,
You do shit like this.
A screenshot Minecraft.
Oh, my bad. Let me just redo this. Here, this is the average high tier 3 of NA. Not even average, just like beyond average. This guy's like beyond average high tier 3. Look at this.
You're really bad at angles.
No. Look at this.
I know that dude, bro. He's better than me.
Alright, give me like a tier fight and I'll break it down.
It's not like a tier fight. This is like a clip.
Yeah, just give me a drain fight and I'll break it down.
Look, yeah, this
Like
is a drain fight. I
drain
didn't have the full
Give
recording.
me a whole drain fight and I'll break it down.
A whole drain fight? Yeah, I'll try record it then. Bet I'll do it.
No,
I
if you
just
have
know
any
it's
drain fights or anything like right now, I can just analyze.
Yeah.
I can just go through it and like show you like how I analyze.
I'll record you a drain fight with someone that has like. Thing is, the only downfall I have is my game sense right now. That's the only downfall I have. I'm not even kidding, Scar. That's the only jump in what I have to figure out.
Game sense is pretty easy to get, I think. You just have to analyze gameplay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my only problem. Just knowing when a person's gonna aggro, when they're not just gonna sit there and just eat, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I have a problem with. Because I didn't pay attention to it. Plus, I take short, like a huge break.
I'm gonna need these tips for later.
Like, some people don't even know how to gap preserve. Scar, you know what gap preserving is?
Yeah.
People don't even know how to gap preserve, and they're high tier 3. The only last person I've seen gap preserve is like Marla. Like, I've seen you gap preserve. To be honest, it's kind of embarrassing how these people are even getting high tier 3, you know? They're brainless. I genuinely don't understand how they're getting high tier 3. Like, earlier today, I fought a person for eval, right? Not even eval. It's for our fight. Dude, they got 4-0'd without even making me pop once. Like, I don't know who's even testing these kids. These people are terrible.
Yeah.
Are you West or East?
I'm West. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my, what am I doing? Why am I flicking?
W anchors.
At least you're not a person that hasn't touched this game around over a month and a half.
I'm bleeding.